All right, folks, welcome back to another episode here of Learning Cards. We are, we are kind of on the clock. I guess you can't see it here because I clicked in the wrong spot, but we have a day and a little bit more than half to get to the Elite Crate. Elite Crate may not be the biggest deal for everybody, but I'm still going for it as we are very early in our cards journey. I think December 18th. So it's been, I think, just under 3 weeks of playing, yeah, we're trying to make progress. We're actually back to where we ended the December 2024 slot here in 15th. That's not 15th. This is 15th. Our goal, it's ambitious, but why not? We'll see if we can get to rank 10 or better. Again, we will see how that goes. But we have to choose a deck to play. The Japan-Germany deck, it's going to be the one I play. I mean, it was the one we played in the last video. It did okay. There are still some question marks, certainly for me, in this deck. So we are doing the free to play. We just started playing. I don't know. It's a special card, and it's one of the ways we can get card draw. But I'm just not sure that this does the aggro thing enough. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. So this is also kind of serving as the deck tech video, or part of the video for those who want it. We have two Type 93s. I have a mixed feelings about this. It always feels like it comes down when I can't use it, and it's never there when I need it. But ain't that the life? The 58th, it feels like it's better on my backline, and I don't really want to be playing on the backline. But it's a card I have. It might get swapped out. We do have wild cards to burn. So as you can see in the anything category, we actually have two elites, and in the Japanese wildcards specifically, we have a special 2 limited and 6 standards we could do. I don't think, famous last words, I don't think Japan aggro long term is probably where I would end up, but as a starter deck, it seems like a number of the pieces are already here, and so we'll see what happens. But there's an elite that we might need, that 1-drop 0/4 that every faction gets some variation of it. But anyways, what I'm going for here is combined arms. This is probably a big question mark, but I've tried to include enough tanks to make it worth it. And we don't have any fighters, but we do have infantry, artillery, but we only have one artillery piece in the form of the mountain gun, but quite a few tanks, and yeah, certainly lots of infantry. And the idea is probably to get the P-35T out, play it for 0, or play it, have it operate for 0, and then buff it if we can. So we'll see if that's there. 75mm mountain gun. It feels like it always draws a lot of attention, even though it can attack the enemy HQ. That's another one that's probably on the bubble, and maybe will get swapped out long term. It's not there because it's special. It's there because it potentially removes some of the early plays from the opponent for 2 credits down and 2 credits per use. But it's one that I'm also happy to just leave there and let it draw removal from the enemy. If you saw the previous video, I think I hated on this card because I lost in the video before it to this card. And then, it dawned on me that if you're an aggro deck and you're ahead on HQ and they come down with a big boy that tries to deal 7 damage and they have less than 7, this is great. It's great as a one-of. Long term, it may not be in the deck, but it is. I have this here for card draw. I actually think I've done a reasonable job of card draw. We only have 2 copies of expansion, so we're only playing 2 copies of expansion. That was the 33rd recon for more card draw. 22nd for card draw. None of those are card draw. Keyed is here because it's what I got. I have the 2 Aichi D3A1s, but I don't know. I felt like cutting them off. They felt a bit slow. We'll see. I'm playing only 1 copy of Blitzkrieg, though I do have a second. Maybe it comes in, maybe it doesn't. I added an example. One of the honors that I have. We'll see how it goes. Wait a minute. There is a, hold on. I kept the wrong one. So, well, I don't want to change the video because we have it up and running. I thought, so apparently I had 2 of these before, and I know the reason was for combined arms. That was the reason. But now if the D3A1 comes in, gets destroyed, I'll now have 2, and so if I play the second one down, then they're both 5/2s. It's not, it's whatever. It's a potential finisher. Second Radiant Brigade feels like it's good at removing guard, right? They tend to have low attack, and so it comes in and maybe does something with that. I've added one of these. I actually have a set. I mean, it's common. I can't kick my magic habits, so it's common. But I have a lot of infantry in here, but it's also a tank, and so it can not only power up the infantry in the ways that the Type 93 tank does. Well, the Type 93, well, this one's only going to be infantry. That one's just friendlies. But it can also be a combined arms target. So that's there. I don't know if 2 amphibious assaults is too much removal here, but it's what I have. Meter Regiment also kind of feels like it's a placeholder, but it deals damage to enemy HQ. We want to do that. Enigma for card draw. 2 Sendai for removal. Hein for a potential finisher, right? Yeah, these games are probably going to go to turn 8 for sure. And so if we get this down, they don't have anything to guard it. Right? They can come down as 8, and it feels okay. And then, heaven forbid, I actually use one of the German wild cards for this because it seemed like it was good in most German decks, and I was going to do one of 2 other combined arms German decks, but I decided not to. Anyways, I've talked too much. We need to play more because we, win, lose, whatever, we have to get some time in here on ladder, or at least on versus, so that we can try to hit that elite crate for the 3rd straight week. I don't know that we can hit it that much longer, but for as long as we can, we will try to. And yeah, that's that. Russia, Soviets always feel like a bad match. Wow. So yeah, I am an idiot, but the reason I'm pitching 2 of those is that I wanted to draw an infantry to enable this to operate for 0. So, and at least that's a 1/2. And so if they have the sickle, they can only deal 1 damage to it, and it sticks. And I get to draw a card off of it, right? So now this is a play you've never seen anybody in cards make ever. All right? I'm glad you're seated. I hope you were not walking around watching this on a phone or anything, because that would have just absolutely bowled you over. You wouldn't know what to do with yourself. And I have a decision to make here. Either I play this to deal 1 more damage with this and move this up into the front line and float a credit, or I play this down. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Now I have an actual choice to make. So if you if you didn't see any of the earlier episodes, I am what I would call a greedy player. So I'm going to go for the ultimate greed fest here, and I'm going to play those out. And next turn, I'm going to try to throw down the 2 Type 93s, and 4 credits, 0. You got to be kidding me. No, it's okay. It's okay. That's perfectly fine. If they had, look, they were going to play it at some point, right? So might as well be now. This has blitz, so we play 1, 2. That leaves us with 2, 2, 2. Okay. This is what we're doing. And we will hope for the best. It's certainly an Enigma turn next turn. Well, I shouldn't say that. If I can get an attack in... So that's 4... Oh, that's a great... That is... So I've been playing this with the other Soviet deck. It's... Oh, well, that's not bad either. I would rather do Enigma first, I think. So this will be around... Oh, no. It's not... Sorry. It's not mobile defense from the others. This will kill that outright. What is this? Yeah, that's just got... Oh, that does have shock. I hate that. All right, so we are going to have to use expansion. Okay. And all right. That I can deal with. I don't have the credits to do it all. I can do that for that and that for that. It feels bad, but I'm going to do it anyways. And I'm done. Yeah, it feels bad for me, but whatever. If they have other guards, if they have low attack, we can probably take it out with this. All right. Yeah, that was the right move on their part. Yeah, so that plays another guard. All right, we can take that guard out, and then we can kill them, and that should be all she wrote here. What am I going to do with an emote? I don't know. Yes, and it just so happens, this is not the reason I'm playing this stream, I swear. But that is one of the additional benefits. All right. They found us someone to play against. Sweet looking card backs. They must have a lot of experience with Soviets. It's there's no great move here. I don't really care. It's fine that there's no great move. I mean, this should come in as blitz. I hate playing this on turn 1, but I'm gonna do it unless I draw something else. It's such a target for removal, as it should be. But I hate floating the credit. So we'll see if this is the self-damage or one of the other decks. This we don't really want to move up. Oh, no, well, it could trade at the front line. And this could just destroy that potential guard. But we don't have 3 credits. As I just realized, you know what? If they want to trade with this, I'm fine. And they probably... Well, all they got to do is ping something with Sickle. Like, ping this for 1 and then trade. And, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, Soviets always feel like a rough matchup for us. Or at least as long as I've played Japan, it feels like the Soviets is always that matchup where I'm like, come on, man. We'll try to deny them the card draw here. That was actually one of the other decks. It was going to be a revised... Okay, you can do that. What are our options here? Oh, it went up to 4 on that one. Sneaky, sneaky. Well, so now nothing has less than 3. That's always fun to face on turn 2. I mean, we can just... Right, we got to trade, I think. Oh, we can't even trade. Nope, we can't even trade because it's a 4/6. Smoke screen doesn't get us much. I mean, they could attack this. This has blitz. I mean, we could... What's the point of dealing 1 damage to that? I'm not sure. Yeah, this thing going up to 4 really messes this up. But this is an L already. Again, whenever I play Soviets as Japan, I always feel like I'm going to lose because they just have... It's that Sickle that can just do the 1 damage to everything, and it's rough. And the Akita is here. So what? We can get that to 4. Do we do that? I mean, this is much neater, but this is going to be much harder to kill. I feel like while we have infantry alive, we ought to do this. And then we can't even blitz that out. We can't blitz attack with it. We have to do that. Yep. Them's the breaks. Man, does this ever happen? When I'm playing the self-damage, it doesn't feel like it normally does. Okay. I got rid of that. Okay, so that's got blitz. It's a 3/4 into what they have. That doesn't help us. Playing this for now. That would go up to 5. So, okay, we do that. We take that out. I don't think it make... You know what? Okay. We're just going to hold right there. It doesn't really do anything because I think they're just going to attack that with that and then march the tank up and destroy one of these. I'm just not sure what else I'm supposed to do there. And this thing, again, has gone over 3 attacks, so we can't even do the amphibious assault. Again, I think this person has played Soviets before. Yeah. I don't even know that I have Red Dawn. I'm not sure I even have that card for the Soviets. Destroy friendly infantry, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, I can't say that that was surprising. Seems another case of I'm not sure why this person is at level 15, or playing somebody who's at level 15, but there they are. All right, we got cards here. Do I even want this in my hand? Do I want this in my hand? Turn 1, 2. I don't think I don't know. It doesn't feel aggressive enough, but I mean there are plays, right? One. Thought maybe we could draw into something a little better. This doesn't have blitz anyways. It's probably there's enough card draw I think in other places to cut this, and we're looking to do damage, not get card advantage. So that one might be ripe for the cutting. All right, we put this in for 1. Goes up. It can't attack. Move those up, and then maybe look at the type 97. Oh, that's nice. All right, so we have this and that now. Put that up there. Put that over there. I could kill it. Yeah, I probably should, because otherwise it's going to take out my tank, right? Ah! What are you doing here? All right. And end that turn. Yeah, if these two were allowed to stick and I got this down, I would be happy. We'll see what the next turn is. That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible for us. But there it is. No, send it. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. We could just destroy it. Sure. It just... Yeah, otherwise it's just going to keep destroying stuff. I mean, we could have Sendai'd it. I don't know. I don't even want to move the tank up. Just going to float the credit and pass. Fury, suppressing, yeah, that's right. That's that card. Combined Arms. Now we actually have it, and we really don't have any great targets, right? I mean, we could play that. That feels like such a terrible Sendai target. But maybe that's what we have to do? 3-3. Oh my goodness, that's just terrible. That's terrible because it locks us out of playing anything else that matters. Well, whatever. I'm doing it. Do I just go up and attack with this? It doesn't feel right, but it also feels like, you know, we're moving along. We've done no damage to the HQ yet. That's fine. That's fine. That was going to happen no matter where I was, so now I don't feel as terrible about that previous move. So that we could probably play a little bit later. This we're going to try to get up into the front line. And for 2 credits, is there... Well, there's not much to think about. I don't know why that would trigger, but we have the credits, so we'll throw it up. And if nothing happens, that's probably for the best. Because they probably have a bigger beat coming later. To target... Oh, to target. Okay. Got it. Got it. That's Blitz. Do we play this out and see if they attack it? I don't want to I don't think I can remove the covert with that. I'll do this to test it. Yeah, I can't. What? Wait, what? I can't even play it now? What is going... No, seriously, what is going on? I think I'm bugged out here. That didn't feel good either, but... yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's another card that I frequently see in German decks, and I'm wondering if it's... I don't know if it's worth putting in here or not. Alright, that's a card. Unfortunately, we don't have another infantry. Hold on now. Or do we just play this? Okay. That I'm fine with. We don't actually have an infantry down. What happens if you bomb a covert unit? I now know. I actually did not know before this what happened. So I know now. Alright, and I'll stop. Probably feels like wasting my opponent's time. That's not my intention here. I've not played this card before. Or bombed a covert unit. So, you live and you learn. Draw a covert unit. I've seen this before, though. Oh. Someone who's played America for a while. Or just gotten very lucky in the packs that they open. That could be. Since they already know about it. I mean, we're playing America, so if they have that strategic bombing, they're gonna do it. They're gonna knock out the bomber, and they want that tank back. And I actually don't know if the removed unit, when it comes back, if its deployment effect triggers again. I don't know if it counts as deploying. That was well done. Yes. What else are we doing here? That's it? That can't be it. Hold on. 5, 8, right? That is lethal, right? I'm not like crazy. I'm just right? Am I missing something? Alright, I'm not. I really thought I was gonna lose that game. Felt bad for us, but well, we'll see what limited gold card if we make it there. All right, we got our 50 shekels here. Still got to figure out what to do with all that, but yeah, we'll do this again. Again, the nice thing about playing Jagro is that one way or another, it's over quickly. It's not like I think a episode or two ago, I tried to play US Britain ramp with the cards that I had, and it didn't go well. I think it might have gone 3-3 or something like that, but those matches were not quick. At least here, the suffering one way or another is over. So fine. There's no tank. I gotta. Okay. All right. What to do here? I think we go for this and hope for the best. Maybe I should have played the tank first just to get it up to 2-1, but that's what this is already. All right, so you're a guard. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Oh. All right. Okay. Yes. No, that's right. It doesn't. All right. So he's gonna attack back. It's terrible, but it's fine. All right, that was fun. Do we play 22nd Infantry in this line? This does work, right? Or do we want to put combined arms on this? Oof. I don't know what the right call is here. If you do at home, you can shout it out. I won't hear you because, yeah, I won't. But that is what I'm doing. Sendai. All right, going into turn 4. It's a thing. If they play something good, we'll try to Sendai it. If it draws removal, I'm almost okay. Okay, yeah, the 1/4 is good. Oh, meh. Of all of them, I'm probably the most okay with that. Yeah. Now, if I do play it though, they get an easy trade. I don't love giving those easy trades, but we are the aggressor here. We have to do this, I think. And we'll give them a choice, right? If they don't take this out, it attacks for 3. If they don't take this out, it gets bigger. That's my thinking. You can't see me using air quotes, but I'm using air quotes when I describe my thinking. Looks like they have removal for something, and that they may not know what this tank does. Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly fine. If they have a small blitz unit like their own T-35... Oh, they got the 38. Okay. Well, this would be a good trade. Now, he can't kill that. I don't really want to lose that. I feel like we should just go to the face here. Although if we do that, this dies next turn. Darn canny opponents. The amphibious assault feels like a waste on that. And I think they know that. I think that's why they're not playing it on anything good. We'll float the credit. We'll draw a Type 93. That's a thing. But yeah, this thing is... Well, this thing now is not really worth removing. They may well do it. This is worth killing before they play a unit, right? Because this steals it to an enemy. Or I guess that maybe they're looking for a buff and kill. Oh! Oh. Oh, that's right. I always forget. That is a unit. It is a real unit. So that's unfortunate. We could play it on the Type 93. Maybe that's the right move to make. It's not the one I'm going to make. I don't know. But if I leave this up here against the simple blitz unit, I die, right? It dies to everything. This, I feel like, is still drawing me cards, and that's what I want to do, so. Okay. Not thrilled. What? Huh? So this deals 2. This could become, what, a 3/3? So that would put them to 2? I don't know. That feels... Oh, wait. Why don't we play this first? Okay. Then why don't we do this? Oh, I'm not going to have the credits for it, am I? Well, it'll still buff, right? It'll still get the buff. And I can get them to 1, as is. All right. That is what we'll do. Because the Blitzkrieg on just this would have been 1 less damage. They'd be at 2, which this could still deal with. Why is this? Oh, the Type 93 is right. Okay. So that's the only way I really like playing the Type 93s after it's been buffed up a little bit. Don't love that thing when it's a bit weaker. Have we... Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, we get an emote. Duty is a mountain, death is a feather. Someday I will find out what that means and tell no one. All right. Let's see what we get next. All right. What are we playing here? Frontline? Ramp? Something more fun? There's turn 1, 2, 3. All right. I can complain about the combined arms, and I will, but... Oh! Yes, greetings to you. Do nothing? Is that the right... Is that the move? And then on turn 2, we move up, we blitz, we expansion. Well, they may move... Maybe they'll move the swordfish up? This person is wily, because I don't know what that was. I don't. Yeah. I mean, I understand bombing this. Admittedly, amphibious assaulting this feels terrible, but the real play is if they will bomb this, I'm sure. Okay, so we can then destroy... When this unit destroys an enemy unit... Whoa! I don't want that sticking around. All right. Deployment. Gain 1 shot. Your HQ gains +2 defense. Yeah, that's rough, man. That is rough. That's okay as defense next turn, but... Ooh... Let me check my math here, which is never reliable. I guess if you want to trade, right? I'm the aggressor. No! You're going to pin it? Oh, the albacore. Oh, that's pinning the albacore. Got it. Yeah, it feels bad again to use the amphibious assault against that. Ooh. Do I play this? And leave open the possibility of using... Or do we just get this up to the front line? So if I don't know what they have. I hate... You know what? I'm going to play by that. I hate playing... that's fine. I hate playing combined arms at the end of turn if I can't also attack on that turn. That's probably going to go for that. That's what I would assume. We would probably amphibious assault in response. We could send it away, but that feels like a really good amphibious assault target. And they probably know it, right? Oh, Calliope. That would do a lot of damage in the back line. Ooh. Oh. But you got unlucky, as I say. Oh, it doesn't have 3 anymore. That's right. It went up to 4. Okay. That is a different problem. Do they know that that is now guarding that? Yeah, probably. They got 22 health, so they got a lot. Oh, we could take out the artillery. That's being guarded. Tricky, tricky. I could just whisk it away, I guess. It's not great. I know it isn't. But it removes all those counters, and it gets rid of guard. So, that'll kill that, and not that. I know we don't get to move those up, but it is what it is. Now, they got 9 credits. Yep. We're playing somebody with Bomber Mafia, so it's going to be bad for us. We are not favored. So that's got Blitz on 8. I could try to take... Well, there's no trying to take that out. I could just take it out. What's wrong with this? There we go. And end it there, but... Yeah, we did not beat them down enough early on, and now the ramp comes into play. This, I'm trying to think about. So, friendly unit is trying to add an outrage. Yeah, I'm still learning what that means. Okay. Is it worth blitzing with that? What is the most credit efficient play? Yeah, I think it's playing this, right? 5 and then 3. That'll also tie down the bomber. I think that's it. We don't have any armor for combined arms. This feels really bad on the albacore. It's a good artillery piece. Unfortunately, this only has Blitz. Doesn't have Fury, right? All right, the Akita. 2 damage to a random enemy. This would make this a 6. Do I go after the artillery and try to get Akita to run into that and then bomb it? That probably won't work because we don't plan on dying. I forget what this took. The 5th Brigade? You know, at this point, I don't really care about that. I don't. I don't think I do. Okay. That should die. Right. I'm going to kill that. And then this has to attack. Oh, I missed it. I ran out of time. Well, I don't think it would change anything, right? We would have tried to take that out. As far as I understand, Retribution, again, that's how new I am into the game. It does, I don't know. Every time I've gone up against it, it does something nasty to my backline, but I'm whatever. It's fine. Yeah, something like that. Well, we'll see what we draw here. There's bad and there's whatever that is. Yeah, we got no armor yet again. And I will stop wasting my time. All right, what do we have? Yeah, yes, the Soviet matchup. I was worried we wouldn't get that one again. This is pretty bad, it feels like early on. Soviets do have guards. I'm a little worried about throwing that back because I may not get something better. You know what? I just don't like any of that. Well, a useful reminder why you shouldn't throw stuff back, because it can always be worse. And this is Yeah, they found the one blitzkrieg. Now there are a number of combined arms in here, so that one's on me clearly. Do I just sack this for an expansion? That feels terrible. It seems terrible. I think they're waiting for turn 3 to do the old self-damage thing. The 5/4 tank there. Oh, if only I don't know. Is there a card that's like the ultimate greed fest here that could do something about that? So that'll play for that. If we do that, that thing is now buffed and can kill that without dying. My guess is they have at least one of them, right? This is not the way I intended to play this at all. But it's what I'm doing. But I would expect to see the SU here unless there's something they're going to... Wow. Huh. Yeah, I cannot explain to you. You've seen it on stream a few times how often this happens to me. That I'm just stuck with... I don't have that many orders in this deck. I mean, oh, yeah, I should have done that. Yeah. All right. How many orders in this deck are just terrible draws? Or that's what I'm stuck with. And there aren't... Yeah. We absolutely should have just killed that at the outset. All right, we will try to play a little bit better here. We'll see if the what would it be without a Soviet matchup? We don't need this yet. After last game, I'm just gonna leave the Mito in there, and we'll see what happens. So if we, well, so if we play this out, I guess we can't blitz up to the front. Then we'll play that back and we'll just attack. And I guess alternatively we'd move this up to the front and then be able to attack next turn, assuming that we don't. All right, so we're playing against Soviet American Ramp. Well, then playing this out, I guess, is a bit silly if they're not going to play anything to the board. All right, got a 3/2 there. So we don't want to use that because we don't want to deal 2 damage to a random enemy. But, well, I could try to remove it. But I feel like right now we can actually get +3/+3 with this. So we should go for it. And we'll do that. And that, and that. Maybe I should have attacked with this, but it would have been... I don't know. 2 credits. Yeah, probably should have just attacked with this thing. The top Soviet unit in your deck. That was a great draw. Oh. Huh? It had... Did they not have any credits to move? I thought it had 0 operation cost. Not sure if that's true, but... Alright. And hopefully we are getting our... Alright. Another Soviet match. I guess we got to keep it. We have plays we can make. Alright, we can do this on turn 1. Well... That's rough, but yeah. So in turn 2, we can't Panzer and combined arms. All right. So I guess we just panzer to the front. Right, if we don't do it, then it has an operation cost. Now, if they want to hit it, they can hit it. And then I guess this combined arms just sits... What? It could not have been that bad. There's no way it was that bad. A limited gold card. Is it anything that helps us? I've actually seen this card. I frequently had it played against me in every game I lose. Becomes veteran if this is the first... You know what? We may take a look at that. All right. What do we have? Oh, no. A mirror match. My least favorite. I haven't seen one of these yet. It seems... I don't know, 2 Sendai? This feels like something we want at the very end. I think we want to try to be more aggressive, even though we're likely going to be on the back foot here. Ugh. We sent 2 Sendai back. We have 2 in the deck, and we got we got 1 on our first draw. So there we go. Now the question is, destruction end the turn. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Always fine with that. If they want to attack up into that, they can. I do not have this card. Oh, okay. It's one of the better ones, the Kurumi. Draw a card in game plus, or do this twice for both players. Huh. It's a thing. Okay. So if I destroy it and end the turn, what am I missing out on here? All right, so we got to do... Yeah. So I think just playing this out... Right. Well, that's the first time I've had that card played against me. So I do not know how it works. 2 air units is interesting. We don't have a tank yet for combined arms. That's okay. So that's a dead draw for us, but this is the one... Right, we can play that there, and then we can put this up in the front line. Try to act as a roadblock. Oh, so I actually added that to my deck, the one that we saw previously, that I think I got out of pack. Now we could do Sendai and pull it, and then just deal that damage. I think that's the play. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. If we could have buffed this up with one of the tanks, maybe. Or maybe we should have just done the artillery and then just attacked it. I guess if Sendai gets removed, we attack with these 2. Oh, no. It's a fighter, so we'd probably attack with these 2. All right, well. Can't win them all. Interest to all enemy units. Nice. All right, so we got 1 back. That's fine. I'm not sure why they pinned that, but maybe they want me to use the credits. That's devious. Random enemy, random enemy. We don't want random enemies because we don't know that we're actually going to have any. So we wanted to go to the HQ if possible. And then I think, so that would then lose smokescreen. What else am I going to do? Let's just do it. I feel like since orders are already going to hit me, it matters if it's another bomber or artillery, right? Isn't that? I think that's the case. Certainly playing this out would help. Huh. I have really not seen this. I'm okay with that. I guess maybe they're trying to mill me? I don't know what that is. Unfortunately, we don't have... Alright, so that... Alright, so playing this out... Could do that. I played the wrong card. It's a little embarrassing. If you are capable of shame, that is embarrassing. We'll move that up since we already had the blitz. And then I'm going to put that on there just because we can actually give it +3/+3. And see what we get on their end. Yeah, I kind of regret not playing smarter and getting the other Aichi out, but... Huh. That's got blitz, and when it gets... I think they're trying to mill me. That's kind of how it feels. Alright, that's cool. So we'll play this and move it up. That's been pinned, so it can't do anything. Got it. And then this would just go to the back line with smokescreen. Alright, we'll do that. If I could unpin this, we can move it to the front next turn. Blitzkrieg would be 9, 5, 14, and... Well, I don't think we need to worry about that. Alright. Deal 3 damage. And again, you got to kind of wonder, why is this person playing in the pits with me? Right? Feels like they should be better at this game. 33rd Recon draws a card. That's fine. Play that out and move it up. We don't have any good targets for any of these. I don't know why my HQ would take damage, but we'll play that out. And we'll end the turn. I would just guess in a deck like this, there's got to be some big beaters on the top end. That's the only reason you would... Or they're trying to mill me? Buddy, I do not know what to tell you. I have drawn everything in my deck here that is not helpful. Yep, and it continues. Like, if you could arrange a worse collection of cards, I would challenge you to do that. Yeah, there's just nothing there. We'll play it. I have no idea. Who would have thought in a Jagro deck that Enigma was a dead draw? I think it's mill. I think it's an attempt here to mill by just doing stuff like that, but it's all right. So that doesn't do us anything. We could do that. Again, it doesn't feel great because then why not play that? Unfortunately, Amphibious Assault doesn't work when they have more power than toughness. I don't know if we just play this down and just try to get attacking with it or what. No idea. And we'll throw that up just so it's there. We have 14 cards. They have 20. I guess they're trying to deck us? Or we're decking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I get to draw one card? Okay. Yeah, it feels like it's a mill deck. That's just... Okay. Yeah, it's really unfortunate that we don't we don't have better uses of some of these other cards. That's really bad to play against Mill, but it is what it is. Did I activate this already? I don't want this in my hand. Okay. And we are out. So I guess I shouldn't have played that, but it's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got to get something going here. I've never played a Mill deck, so it is my first, and it's as much fun as you would imagine it is. Yeah, we don't have any great attack things. They're not leaving much on the board that has... Okay. Okay. So we don't need to expansion here. We just need good targets for Amphibious Assault and some of these other ones, and I don't think our opponent's going to be accommodating. I actually don't need... Yeah, I don't really care if they kill that. That would be fine with me. And we'll just throw that up again. Huh. Let's see what our opponent gives us. I don't think they're going to let us play Blitzkrieg, but we'll try. I wonder what Blitzkrieg and For Honor would do. And on it, I would probably... I'd probably do it on the 22nd, because I don't want to draw more cards. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, if only we could play it. It was not the best use of that, but it's a thing. Oh. Yeah, and they are not giving us anything with less attack than toughness. I'm okay with doing that. And I think that's it, right? We can't do anything else here. Huh. So we don't even want that to work, right? We want that to go away. That feels like a trap there. Okay. Play this. We do that. Yeah, we're about to start taking damage here. Okay. And we can't move that up. Yeah, it's really rough. We're just no good. Again, another one where the attack is greater than the defense. So I think we're out of options here. Even with Sendai, it's not going to get it done. Oh man. Another mirror match, but it's all right. We complained about every matchup, so I've just not had luck with this. I feel like in the mirror, it's probably not going to be too good. I have my doubts about this. We don't really have a great turn two. Do we? I think we just go for the damage. I mean, playing this out on turn 2, it's like, whatever. Yeah, it feels like in the mirror here, the other side's just going to play a lot of blitz units, and they're probably going to have more cards than you, so it's probably fine for them. What is this card? When the HQ... Well, they don't have to worry about that in this deck. All right. So play that out. Play... Oh, that's right. Can't. And that's why you think things through before you click on them. But you know what? That was an interesting ordering. Oh, I guess there's just a lag here. All right, that's what that was. All right. It makes sense. And now we're down to the situation that we were kind of in last game where we have a number of orders and not much else. We'll stick that up in the front. At least it deals it to the HQ. I guess it's also a unit. It's kind of odd the way it is. We do have 3 of those in the deck. You wouldn't know it from looking at it, but we do actually have 2 of those in our deck. No, 3 of those in our deck. All right, so we will just continue, I guess, throwing these into the front line here. I don't know what else to do. I think we got to pitch this for honor. It's been in our hand 3 or 4 times. No, 2 or 3 times. And it just has not done much at all. It always feels like it's dead. It's probably good with that combo, with that 4-credit unit that kind of blows up. Yeah, we have no good removal target. Maybe, I can't believe that Amphibious Assault has to come out. Maybe it's just the decks we're playing against aren't great Amphibious Assault decks. I don't know what it is. So that's Blitz, and that's Friendly Infantry. I guess we don't really have to choose, right? Let the other side figure that one out. But once they get rid of this, they're going to be able to bring all those tanks through. They might also have Blitzkrieg in hand. And if they can remove this and Blitz, 5, 9 is 14. And 6? Huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That doesn't really help. I mean, why this had to go up to 2? So I think if we... All right, so if we kill that, that will go down and we can kill that. They'll draw a card off of it, but... What else are we going to do here? Or do we want to kill this? I actually don't remember what it marked. If they want to kill the tank that we have, that's fine. That is fine. Maybe I need to add one of these to the deck. I don't know. Deal 1 damage. Oh, okay. And I don't know if it's worth just getting rid of Enigma and For Honor. Because you've seen on this stream and then off stream, I can say that particularly with Enigma, it frequently just sits in the hand like it is right now. And for whatever reason, we don't have the card draw to do anything with it. let me think. There's probably nothing we're going to do to come back here. Play this out. This will give it +4/+4. End of turn, destroy it. And kill that for that. Sure. Even if I give that +4/+4, it's not enough to kill everything here. I mean, the card advantage is rough. But they're probably going to get it anyways. Playing Enigma for 1 card feels terrible too. But now it's a mirror. That's the that's the card I needed probably to add to this deck. And I would say at this point we are just out of options yet again. So I think we are now, I think the first time I streamed this, I think we went like 3 or 4-0, and I think now we have a losing record with this deck. It feels like that. Man, we were just getting some rough matchups here. But rough matchups is the yeah, we're we're back with another match against Russia. This is too big. This is too terrible. This we don't have anything to activate off of. And I'm really wondering about this card. I don't know, man. All right. Well, it is what it is. There's only one play to make. We'll make it. Huh. All right. Intel, deal 1 damage to each enemy unit. Okay. It's a great card to have against this deck. What does this do? Random enemy? Okay. Get rid of it now before it gets worse. That was interesting. But yeah, if I play that out and then that triggers, it's just, it's value city here against Japan. So we can Akita out to here, and of course we are 1 credit short. Of course. So we'll play that out just to have something. Do 1 damage to each enemy unit. Another great card to have, yeah. Huh. I guess I can't even target that with Sendai, can I? Stick that up in the front line and let that be it. Fun. Fun. We have options here. We'll do expansion since we're here. Wow. Just like we drew it up. Do I care? Do I really care? I feel like it's Japan. I'm not supposed to care. Now, do I want to go with the card draw here? So I think I do. All right, well, that's a card. I gotta say that 0-4. Oh. Okay. Huh. Of course. Of course. Yes. Well, do that and that. What is this, dude? This has already done its thing. Okay, so we're not. So we've now played against a Russia covert deck. I have one of these, and it seemed like it would be good in a covert deck, but not much else. All right, and of course we have yet another unit with more attack than defense, so we can't really do anything with that. So it says 3/4. We can't kill that. Why would we? Dude, you gotta be kidding me. That will give friendly infantry +1 attack. What do we want to remove here? I guess the 5/4 is the most immediate threat. Still no good targets for command failure. Yeah, that card always feels good when it's played against me. It feels like it's really good against guard units. Perhaps the 329. Well, it's got whatever. It's got smoke screen. So, well, an order could still get around that, but yeah, I don't see us coming back in this one here. Panzer Grenadiers. We can do that and not too much more. Seems like those covert units usually hit like a truck. I have also played against this card. No, I played against the bigger version of that card, and it is just... I don't know if the game has just decided it's time for me to lose or what, but it might be time for me to lose. Yep, I think it's decided it's time for me to lose. So, all right, we did that. We'll do that, and of course. So did absolutely nothing there. And yet another deck where the attack is greater than the defense. So what are you going to do? It's probably my proclivity to play a lot of cards where defense is greater than the attack. I'm not even sure what that combination was. I just want... I'd like a game here against players that are equally as bad as me. 3 attack or less, right? So that's... Oh, I was mixing that up with the other card. Alright. Where it's like the attack has to be less than the defense. This unit's being guarded. Good for it. But I think we are just dead yet again. All right, so I think it's going to do it for this one. I think I don't know that we've gone as far as we can go with the cards that we have, but clearly it has been decided that we are done winning for now. So we'll go back to the drawing board. We'll see what other decks we have, and we'll bring those to you in another episode.